Before it ends, okay, wait, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put this at the start. Remember to subscribe, because when we get to 222 subscribers, I will do a Q&A, that's it. Video time. Oh, this is my favorite time of the week. When I'm just gonna zone out and talk about random stuff. You might be confused by the title of this episode. I actually have cookies here. The main reason for making this video is I'm testing your 1.7 second attention span. You're just gonna sit and watch me destroy this bag of cookies. I've actually had a lot of like unhealthy foods, especially at the start of this year, because I gotta keep it's like 13% body fat percentage, I think. The reason is so I can maintain my abdominal region. If you know, you know, for summer and stuff like that. And follow my Instagram. No, but yeah, that's why I'm very excited for this video, so I can finally eat some chocolate. Oh my god. I try not to eat chocolate because sometimes I crave it, and I don't really like craving food that much, so I stop myself before I do. But I'm very excited to fully indulge myself in that craving. I don't really know how I'm not fat, because looking at these 8 cookies, I could like throw these back so quickly. I guess I'm just really blessed with my genetics, so thank you, mother and father. You know, didn't really get good skin, shout out my dad for that. Didn't really get good height, shout out both of them for that. That was a combined effort on their behalf. But my metabolism is really good, so shout out my parents for that one. Before I eat my first cookie, I remember once my old form tutor who took me in S1, he taught us about this concept that you should wait like a minute before you eat really good foods. I think it's because you'll be salivating and like really excited for it, so it'll taste better. So that's why I'm gonna wait a minute and then we're gonna dive in, okay? This is such a weird video, but it's kind of funny. Drinking apple juice today, you know what they say. I like apple, you like orange juice. That's a 22-minute risible dispute. First of all, I'm actually more of an orange person. Orange person. First of all, I'm actually more of an orange juice kind of person, because I just grew up on that. But saying I like apple juice just flowed better. I just felt better. I don't know why. Also, when I said risible dispute, I meant the old version of the words. That's the version I was going for. But now, hearing it back, it does sound like saying riz as in charisma. That was an error on my behalf. I didn't really think about that. Alright, we're gonna start eating these cookies, and I'm gonna enjoy it. That's kind of gross, actually. It's just kind of gross. Another reason for this video is so, you know, you can fully enjoy someone slowing down, taking a deep breath, and, you know, just smelling the roses, like having a good time. I feel like we're always rushing off to the next big thing, the next gaff, the next night out, you know? I always feel like I'm always planning the next night out on the current one I'm on. I feel like I'm not fully in the moment, you know? I'm not fully enjoying my time with my friends like I should be. So that's why this video is also for me to reflect. I'm just gonna enjoy every one of these cookies individually and not look forward for the next one. I feel like cookies are just so good because like they're like really sweet with the chocolate, but they're also like quite savory and salty with the dough. And it's just a perfect combination, you know, that forms in your mouth. It's like that scene out of Ratatouille when like he bites the cheese and the music goes boom 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 boom, and then he bites the strawberry and it's like do 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 do. Okay. And then he eats them both and it's like boom boom boom. Yeah, it's awesome. What a great scene. That's what cookies do for me. They're just music in my mouth, you know? I bite into one of these and it's the forest. I mean, see you, love you, bye. See you, love you, bye, obviously. I love hitting an you know? I feel like if you don't hit that after a drink, you're not fully enjoying it, you know? You know, I had an epiphany the other day while I was in bed trying to get to sleep. That's where my best ideas come from, actually. It's actually when I'm trying to get to sleep and I can't. I just keep coming up with like melodies in my head for songs or like video ideas like this. And I'll have to like grab my phone and write them down or like record a voice memo or something like that. For some reason, I was thinking of this memory. My S1 maths teacher, one of the best maths teachers I've ever had. We were doing this lesson, which was actually quite dark now thinking about it. We were calculating from the average lifespan of an adult male. We were essentially just calculating how many seconds we had left alive. Obviously being like 12, 13, we had a lot of time left, but I remember he calculated how much time he had left. He kind of had under half what we had left, and I don't know if anyone else kind of caught it, but I remember him staring at that number for quite a bit of time. Of course, we eventually moved on and stuff, but maybe this is just me dramatizing everything, but I definitely saw something in his eye when he realized how much of his life he had lived and how much he had left. I feel like our lessons weren't really the same after that. We were quite ahead of the curriculum at the time, so we got this teacher. who was training to be a teacher, and she actually came in and taught a lot of our classes after that. We started seeing him less and less. That was his last year he ever taught, and he did kind of quit after that. Maybe it wasn't a life-defining moment for him, but it was for me at the time, because he was a really great teacher, very inspirational to me, especially. I remember at the start of the year, I wasn't doing as well as he wanted me to be doing, so he moved me to the front. He kind of blamed the kid who was sitting beside me because apparently I was getting distracted by him a lot, which, yeah, I probably was. He kind of moved me to the front so I'd focus a bit more. I got a lot better after that move. My fully fondest memory of him, though, was the last time I ever saw him, really, was we had just got our final test back for the year. And I was 1 mark off an A, right? I kind of just went to him with my test paper because I believed that I deserved an A. I was really stressed out about this. I got straight A's up until that single moment right there, and this is S1 we're talking about, so it's not even that big a deal, but it was to me at the time. To me, maths is really important, so I was quite panicked that I dropped a grade in it. After like flicking through each page, we finally found a question where arguably, yeah, I kind of did deserve a mark. I got part 1 wrong, but then part 2, which is linked to part 1, right. So the first time they marked it, I got 0 overall. But then he kind of saw that I kind of did deserve the second mark for it. So at the end, I got an A. But my Nat 5s and highers later on, I would get straight A's, both in maths. I don't know. I like to think I owed a bit of it to him. He was also just not like a good teacher because he was inspirational. He was just really fun as well. Like, we do these morning activities and they're really engaging. And actually, reflecting on this story, it kind of makes me think about myself. I just went through 6 years of school, right? And now I'm at uni and I've had to do 4 more, same cycle over and over again. I feel very lethargic towards it all. Maybe I just need to see a really good movie or something to inspire me again. I feel like going out is fun and stuff, but it's kind of equally damaging for my mental health as it is rewarding, you know? These videos do really help me. Sometimes I do worry like, am I being too personal on them? I do think about it, and this is quite base level knowledge on me. Like, I'm sharing a couple stories here and there. I'm like an open book that takes like a long time to read. I don't even think we're off the first page yet. Music as well also helps me keep a goal I like in mind. I can't wait till I get my degree. I used to be a lot different. I used to love like starting beefs. I just used to love all the like the drama and stuff that came with it, but I can't be bothered having hate in my heart. Even if I see someone I used to beef with or whatever, I just say hi. You know, all that stuff's behind me. And sometimes I'll talk to people and they're like, oh yeah, I hate this person, or they're so annoying. I'm just like, just don't see them. It's fine. You can just do that. You don't have to talk to them. And then you see them and they still talk to that same person. And it's like, maybe you do like that person, but it's not because of their personality or anything else. It's just the fact that you love the inner drama in your head and you just love that feeling. So you still talk to them just for that, you know, so you can hate them. Which I won't tell you how to live. Fair enough, man. Do your thing. Maybe that's why some people watch my videos, so they can hate watch. I'm going through these cookies, but I might edit some of it out because it's kind of gross. A lot of people don't like watching people eat, so I'm sorry for that. Speaking of which, I don't know who watches my videos. The majority of my like close friends definitely don't watch them. Whenever I see my video get like over 10 views, I'm always very curious. It's like, who is that person? You know, close friends aren't even subscribed, you know. So when I see that 212, I'm like, yeah, that's very interesting. That's very cool. I really appreciate that people like watching them and stuff. Obviously, this channel is mainly for me. It's a great way to keep connected with a bunch of people that I don't really see much anymore. I got through like 6 of the 8, so that's pretty good. Now I will not eat chocolate till Easter, so that's cool. Now I've got to go back to chicken, rice and broccoli. I turned 19 this year, which is kind of scary. I was thinking probably too much about it. You know, 18 is kind of like, you're an adult, but like you're still kind of fucking around, you know? But when you turn 19, I mean, you're obviously still a teenager, but I feel like it kind of solidifies your adulthood. Because, you know, you've been in it for a year, so you should know what you're doing. Obviously, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm still naive and stupid. But that's my main thought going into the year I turned 19. Still got a lot of seconds left in my life. I want to be living each second to the fullest.